Up next on Line TV, we have Linus Bowman with a story on wood art, John Arnett with a story on food variety in our school cafeteria,
and me, London King, with all the upcoming rain updates. All that and more, Line TV starts now.
Good morning, Cersei. I hope everyone had a great weekend. I'm Fiona Donaire.
and I'm Phoenix Pruitt. I can't believe all the seniors are already gone, and next year I'll be graduating. Anyways, let's get right into those announcements.
Tennis tryouts for the 2023-24 SHS Lion and Lady Lion tennis teams will be May 15th and 16th. Tryouts will be held for new players only, and you must have a current physical to participate. Any student entering 9th through 12th grade that wishes to try out must email Coach Watson at mwatson@cerseischools.org to sign up and obtain additional information about tryouts.
Summer ACT testing dates are coming up, June 10th and July 15th. You need to register by May 5th and June 16th, respectively.
Anyone interested in serving on the 2023-24 yearbook staff can pick up applications in the Guidance Center or with Mrs. Cook in room 110. Applications must be completed and turned back into Mrs. Cook by May 5th. She will notify students of their acceptance before May 18th.
The past several weeks, the SHS choirs have been involved in their annual region assessment and state contests. At Region 1 Choral Performance Assessment in early March, our students have excelled in their on-stage and sight reading performances, receiving all superior ratings in both areas from each educator. The Searcy High School Chamber Choir received the highest scores of any of the 85 choirs who performed at Region 1 CPA, receiving 99, 99, and 98 ratings for their stage performance out of the possible 100 score from each judge. All 4 SHS choirs qualified for the state choir contest.
At the state choir contest, SHS tenor, bass, treble, chamber choirs, and SHS vaudeville all received superior ratings for their onstage performances. All 4 of these choirs met the requirements to receive a sweepstakes award for receiving superior ratings on stage at CPA and state contest, as well as receiving a superior rating in sight reading at the region level. Our SHS tenor, bass 9th through 12th grade mass choir received the state title for Best in Class 6A large tenor bass choir. Please congratulate these students on their efforts if you see them in class.
Usually when you think of art, you think of painting, maybe even sculpting. But Linus has a story over making wood art. Isn't that awesome?
It sure is. I can't wait to see what he has for us. Let's send it over to Linus.
There are a variety of tools used to create art, such as paintbrushes, oil pastels, pencils, pens, and many others. But one tool you may not have considered is a chainsaw. The art club recently went on a field trip to see wooden sculptures be created with a chainsaw. Getting to see chainsaw art is a very unique experience. It is safe to say that many of the students were excited. The students got an inside look on the artistic process of chainsaw art.
Well, I don't know a whole lot about chainsaw art. That was one of the reasons why I wanted to schedule this trip, and it all worked out. I'm learning that, you know what, they sculpt just about anything.
We saw a lot of his name work, so he does a lot of like large logs that have names carved into them, and he sells a lot of those. We also saw many of his bears, and one of our students got to take home a pumpkin that he carved.
Seeing different mediums of art can be very beneficial to students. Students can take what they learn outside of school and use it in the real world. Some of the students even did some of the chainsaw art.
I did get to do a little bit of the chainsaw art. The very back of our lion has like marks, and a couple people from our class got to do it. And so we took his smallest chainsaw and did like small carvings in the fur. It was really fun.
I'd like them to be able to benefit from seeing that, you know, how art is in the real world, how it operates other than just what we do here at school as far as projects and so forth.
Seeing different mediums of art can help students try new things and create new ways of creating artworks.
Well, what I use the art club for is basically, it's an extension of education of art, and it's for my most serious students, those that are very dedicated, and it gives them an avenue to see and sometimes participate in other forms of art that we cannot do here at school.
I think it really inspires a lot of our students and embraces like the artistic ability of different artists, so it allows students to branch out into different mediums and different things that we wouldn't normally try to get inside the classroom.
Chainsaw art is just one of the creative mediums to use to create art. The art club frequently does field trips like this one to inspire their students to try new creative ways to make art. Now back to the news desk.
Wow, Linus, that was very interesting. I never knew how much effort actually went into that kind of thing.
Definitely not. Now on to some national news.
The former Louisville police officer who fatally shot Breonna Taylor has a new job in law enforcement in a county northeast of the city. The Carroll County Sheriff's Office on Saturday confirmed the hiring of Miles Cosgrove, who was fired from the Louisville Metro Police Department in January 2021 for violating use of force procedures and failing to use a body camera during the raid on Taylor's apartment. The city and her family aren't too excited about this dealing, so there will be a meeting held on Monday so the state can hear how they feel about this.
Spectators at Disneyland's popular Fantasmic show got a shock this weekend when the future's fire-breathing animatronic dragon suddenly burst into flames. They reported no injuries following the blaze Saturday night at the Southern California theme park, the Anaheim Fire Department said. The show was stopped almost immediately, and the extent of the damage isn't immediately known.
About 2 weeks after a man killed 4 children in a Brazilian daycare center, authorities have already rounded up some 300 adults and minors nationwide accused of spreading hate speech or stoking school violence. Little has been revealed about the unprocedured crackdown, which risks judicial overreach, but it underlines the determination of the country's response across federal, state, and municipal levels.
This week has been jam-packed with a lot of changing events.
Definitely. It's almost summer. I wonder if the weather will start to act like it.
Yeah, I hope the weather will stay above 70 degrees. Let's send it over to London to get a forecast for this week.
Good morning, Cersei. Today we're going to have a high of 62, our rain at a 65% chance, our winds at east-northeast at 10 miles an hour, our humidity at 76%, and our sun rose at 6:21 a.m. On to tonight. Tonight we're going to have a low of 52, our rain at a 95% chance, our winds at northeast 8 miles an hour, our humidity at a 90%, and our sunset at 7:48 p.m. On to the almanac. Our average temperatures have been a high of 85, a low of 38. Our monthly average precipitation has been 5.42 inches, and our month to date at 3.43 inches. On to the 5cast. On Thursday, we're going to have rain showers with a high of 66, a low of 49 with a 70% chance of rain. Friday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 73 and a low of 48 with a 16% chance of rain. Saturday is also going to be partly cloudy with a high of 64, a low of 45 with a 23% chance of rain. Sunday is going to be mostly sunny with a high of 70, a low of 45 with a 6% chance of rain. Monday is going to be partly cloudy with a high of 71, a low of 47 with a 9% chance of rain. Man, looks like we're going to have some cloudy skies.
Can't wait for that summer weather. Man, I'm really getting hungry, Fiona.
What? Yes, I'm starving. What's for lunch, Phoenix?
Today for lunch we'll be having classic cheese and pepperoni pizza, jumbo crispy chicken tenders, classic cheeseburger, chicken and mozzarella stick combo, fajita style chicken, General Tso chicken stir fry, fresh fruit, and milk.
Sounds delicious. With all that talk about food, I'm starving. Have you heard about all the new changes possibly coming to the lunch lines?
Yeah, lots of students have been expressing the need for more of a variety, saying there's not enough to choose from. Let's send it over to John, who has more information.
You may wonder what goes into creating your school lunch menu. Well, we looked into what goes into choosing your lunch's food items and students' opinions on the variety of food.
So when we were thinking about the different kind of variety that we want to end up using in the lunchroom, we'll take a course. We need to look at, of course, the different guidelines that need to be done for the state. We've got to take a look at that. And then we try to also, with Chartwell's, we've got so many other schools that are out there that does the K through 12. So we'll use a lot of things that are popular with them, and we'll try them at our school and see how it goes.
Student opinions on the variety of the lunch menu vary, but they do feel there could be more.
I think they could add more food because there's not enough.
I do like the selection in the lunchroom. I feel like it has a great variety of foods, but at the same time it could use a little bit more variety.
One of the students' main concerns was the drink options, but potential changes may be coming.
Because just drinking milk can get burnt out on that pretty quickly, so having more drink options will probably be helpful.
We have the same stuff, same drink options every day.
There's some Chartwell schools right now that are doing smoothies, but yeah, different things. Like we started with the sodas, the zero sodas, and a lot of times with the companies, The Coke products, they're offering a lot more now, which is great. I think some places are even doing slushies at some schools, which is a great option.
More variety could be in the future for our school lunches. Students voiced what they felt should be added.
I think they should add burritos because they already have a nacho bar.
Definitely fried chicken. I mean, we need more chicken palettes.
And we're even taking a look at like a veggie burger, like the Impossible Burger, using something like that for the vegetarians.
Searcy's school lunch menu is going to continue changing as students voice their opinions and faculty work hard to make the variety better. Back to the news desk.
Wow, John did a really good job about showing us how we need more choices.
He really did. Hey Fiona, have you been keeping up with the NFL lately?
Yes, actually I have. I heard there were some big changes happening. Let's send it over to Jacob to get a sports update.
Happy Wednesday, Searcy High. Let's get into some sports updates before we head into the rest of this week. In local sports, senior Gabby Edens last Wednesday signed a collegiate deal to play soccer for Harding. Congratulations to Gabby on her signing, and we can't wait to see what she does as a Bison. Speaking of soccer, the Searcy Lions boys and girls soccer teams played a game against the Raiders in Nettleton last Friday, where the girls would win in a blowout 11-0 to improve their record to 8-2-2, and the boys winning 5-1, improving their win streak to 7 and their overall record to 13-2-1. Both the boys and girls' next games will be this Friday, where they take on the Paragould Rams here at the high school. Also, the boys and girls' last home game on the 4th against the Batesville Pioneers have been rescheduled to Monday the 8th. The Searcy Lions track team has their conference match in Marion tomorrow, so make sure to show out and support our Lions. Moving on to national sports, Oakland Athletics owner John Fisher bought an area of land in Las Vegas where he plans on building a new $1 billion stadium for the team. The relocation came to be due to the city of Oakland not willing to pay or come to an agreement on building a new stadium after the old and unrenovated Oakland Coliseum lease is about to expire, causing ownership to find a different home. The lease of the Coliseum expires in 2024, with the team looking to make the move to Las Vegas' AAA stadium in 2025, while the new stadium is being built. In the NBA, the first round of playoffs continue, where we see some exciting games happening, including the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry tying the series up after a close one-point game, 126-125. The Timberwolves preventing a sweep against the Denver Nuggets in overtime, 114-108, and the Miami Heat, who with their 119-114 win on Monday, are just now one game away from eliminating the number 1 seeded Milwaukee Bucks, with them being up in the series 3-1. In the NFL, 4-time MVP and 10-time Pro Bowl quarterback for the Green Bay Packers, Aaron Rodgers, has been traded to the New York Jets in exchange for each other's first-round draft picks this year, the Jets' second-round draft pick this year, and a conditional second-round draft pick in 2024, where if Rodgers plays over 65% of the Jets' snaps, it will become a first-round pick. During Aaron Rodgers' time as the Green Bay Packers quarterback, he has been able to win a Super Bowl, win 4 MVPs, has the best touchdown to interception ratio in NFL history at 4.52, and had the highest single-season passer rating ever with the record at 122.5. With the Jets arguably making the biggest trade in their franchise history, they look to compete against the Buffalo Bills for the AFC East in the 2023 to 2024 season. Well, Searcy, that's all the sports updates I have for you this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of their Wednesday morning. Now let's send it back to the news desk with Phoenix and Fiona.
Thanks, Jacob, for that amazing update. I can't believe that Aaron Rodgers finally left the Packers.
Well, that looks like all the time we have for you today, Searcy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel at Searcy High Lion TV.
And follow us on Twitter at Lion TV, Instagram at Searcy Lion TV, and on Facebook at Searcy High Lion TV. Signing off, I'm Phoenix Pruitt.
And I'm Fiona Donaire. I hope you have an amazing 3-day weekend.